is a opportunity for you to ask some questions now that we're clear of Mercury retrograde and we're coming out of some of that heaviness. There is sometimes an opportunity to take a look at what's sitting, what's going on next, and where we're headed. So, yeah, this has been a rough one. I think it's done quite a bit of challenging where we stand, what it is we really want, and especially this new moon, that pivot point on the 25th, really gave a fresh look, but the challenges kept coming in. So let's chat a little bit about what's going on energetically. I figured this would be a little bit more of value than trying to catch up on the weekly tarot readings. So let us play. Actually, I'm going to go and check, make sure we have it going with sound. Can you guys hear me? That's what I need to add, is sound. Hold, please. Boop. Boop. Okay. Thank you. I forgot. This is very new. So yeah, so I thought it would be valuable to provide some Q&As after this wild Mercury retrograde energy that we've had. So yeah, pose your questions. Thank you, Amber. It's been fun. Definitely been fun. We got the Viking thing going on. So, hi Sarah, what's happening? So yes, like I was saying, this is an opportunity to ask some questions, get some clarity on videos choppy. I have gamers in the house now. Interesting. See if I can shut some things down if that helps. There's no other windows open now, so that should be a little easier. Give me a thumbs up if that's any better. Or you can slide on over to Instagram. Is that any better? So if you have questions, you'd like me to pull some cards for you, this is the time. I have my paper. I'm going to do a list. Of course, I spilled on myself the second I got started, and it's whatever. So who's first? Post your question in the comments. No, there is not a donation required, although there are links to do so because I get asked all the time. I'm always surprised when something comes through. But you know, this is my gift. So, divorced 7 months ago. Will I love again? Coach Karma says yes. But let's see what the cards say, Sarah. Is this your first reading with me? I feel like I've talked with you before over the cards. Okay, Sarah, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. If you want to see the picture in picture, you can see those on the YouTube, but I'll show you what's going on here too. So, I love when the cards give us a confirmation. So the very first card that came up for you, Sarah, was the Justice card. And the Justice is all about divorce, legal matters, institutions, etc. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is joy. I do have a question about your ex, though. Is he still like peeping at you? I've got this 3 of Pentacles. And that is our card for like stalking you or watching you on social media. I do see that you're tired. You do have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is all about wisdom, right? I call that the trauma, the shadow work and trauma card, because it always comes up after we've been through something, we've made better choices, and we're trying to get things back in alignment. Well, this I'll never do that again lesson, it's a big one. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, the World card, Page of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. Now, here's your thing. You do have the Page of Cups, which means new relationships are feeling they're just new to you. It's almost as if you're coming into a new world, right? You're looking at things already. And I do feel like you guys are fighting. He's engaged to be married already. Okay, great. Awesome. That sucks. What, you know, I have the 5 of Swords though. Are you guys still fighting with one another? I am seeing also the Page of Cups, which says there's a new relationship right around the corner for you, or someone's already asking. I am seeing fatigue, like you're tired and you're thinking to yourself, I'm not ready. This is a pain. It's too much work. But your answer is definitely yes. This is definitely rocked your foundation. You've kind of, because you have the Tower card. Your world is nothing what you expected it to look like. Hi, Xenia. Doing fabulous. So aside from the fact that it feels like you're still entangled, I don't know who's watching who on social media, but I feel like there's still a connection. Things kind of going back and forth. 5 of Swords is still like a group argument. I don't know if this new one's a peach or whatever. Yeah, I see the marriage now. I do feel as if there's someone around you right now that's overly emotional and you're having a hard time navigating this situation that you're kind of wanting to walk away from yourself. So your answer is yes, you'll find love again, but right now you've got a young-minded individuals around you that are kind of immature. That's not giving you a really good worldview on all of this. So I won't answer for other people. I can only read yourself. So Abby's asking about my sister-in-law Rosie's love life. If Rosie's here, I'll read Rosie, but that's kind of a thing that I won't do. I'm all about consent, free will, and choice. So if she doesn't choose it, I don't like to poke people's business. But if you can get her to consent, I'll do it. So Zania, yes, you can ask. Amber says, would love a card pulled about how March will be for my business. I love that one. And I can come back to you, Sarah, if there's just a couple people on here. There's only a couple viewers right now. We haven't really got started. But yeah, I can come back to that in just a second. Let me get these others that are waiting and we'll see how it goes. So this one's for Amber. So Sarah. So I'll remember to come back to you. Amber. So she wants to know about business. So we're going to use the Dragon Tarot for that one. And then Abby over here, yeah. Abby Hernandez, how you doing? Okay, so this is for Amber. Okay, Amber. So, have you gotten any criticism recently, Amber? I'm seeing the 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands typically is about feeling like you are backed into a corner or you're getting a like criticism or gossip. Is there gossip going on right now? Look here, we've got the 3 of Wands. So this is really fun. If you look at this card closely, there's flames on the bottom and this little guy's got his neck back and he's just like trying to avoid the drama. So sometimes this is about being on the hot seat or being asked to account for something or a group of people talking about business that isn't their business, right? Not exactly. Somebody's calling me. So yeah, we have this 3 of Wands, so you're feeling pressure. We also see the Magician. So this particular situation with the Ace of Wands as well and the 5 of Wands, it's like this argument or this group opinion. You're doing more self-reflection on yourself than you should. You're doing just fine. You're just playing with some new ideas is what I'm seeing here is the 6 of Coins, right? And this is like, you have all these ideas, 6 of Coins, where a lot of things are still concepts and you're working on bringing the material together to make these things happen. Now, in the middle of this, we have this here, the Temperance card. So the Temperance card is balance. Also a strong foundation is going on. And I feel like the tension that you have is self-induced. So there's these moments where you have a higher expectation. Oh, great. Okay, great. So I'll talk to you here. So you have this expectation for yourself, right? Where you have a strong foundation. but you're examining things within an inch of it. Okay, so this is balance. This is looking in the mirror. This is all about. So this card is really beautiful. There's these two cups here, and they represent fire and water, which are the two ephemeral, like really combustible, beautiful, moving energy. And so these two have to come in balance to operate. And what we have is, how am I going to bring all these things into balance and self-reflection? And then on the bottom, we have the 6 of coins. Right here, the mushrooms, and you see the scale here. So you have these decisions that you're sitting on, and yet you want to see things in black and white before you make a decision. And you don't quite yet know how to communicate what it is you want. Are you new to this business-wise? I'm also seeing the Ace of Wands, highly capable. The Magician card, it's go time, pull the trigger. And the only negatives are you're worried about public opinion, or worried about what other people will think. And maybe it is people that should be supporting you, and it's mostly you doing things in a different way and have to explain it, or there just isn't anyone like you that's doing what you're doing. Are you doing a small business? I'm actually feeling like you've got some new concepts going on. It's just a moving motion. It's going to pass. So I'm not new to this business, but definitely questioning what I should be making right now. Are you bringing in something new that you haven't done in the past, and you're not sure whether you want to take the risk? Because I feel like it's like if you make soaps, if you're bringing in salt scrubs, like right now I make salt scrubs. Now I'm messing around with bath bombs, but not in the sense that, anybody can do a bath bomb and they're great, but we're going to witch them up and make them aura baths with spells. So they have the herbs in them that bust, and a crystal, right? So, but do I want to divert myself from the projects and the energy that I'm already putting in? And that kind of puts too much pressure. I feel like it's something like that. That's right. Okay, so you've been wanting to try something new. I've been wanting to do paint parties, but a bit nervous. Okay, and you, just because you haven't done it before, or I feel like it's going to be seamless with what it is you're already doing. So it's like when I owned my pizza place, and I told my ex-husband, I was like, why don't we do breakfast? We already have all the vegetables for omelets and breakfast burritos, and you're already here making dough. You're already doing something in alignment with it. So I don't feel like it's going to take too much energy from what you're doing, but it will take a little workaround in the beginning. I just think it's going to be easier than you expect. You're just putting pressure on yourself, and that's amazing. This is what leaders do, right? And and honestly, small business people, I have a young girl that I'm coaching right now. She's 22 and owns a salon. And I'm like, ooh, I want to coach you. You're not going to have any peers. And that's what's so hard, because we don't have other people that are doing it. And the amount of leisure and the amount of heart we put into it is really, it's something else. It's a whole other journey. I'm proud of you. First of all, it's exciting. I love women out there doing things. Are you a woman? I'm picking up female. So anyways, you've got a strong foundation, and I really do pick up that you can't screw this up. It's just pressure that you're putting on yourself. Is that helpful? Otherwise, it's looking good. You've got the Magician and the Ace of Wands. What's interesting about this is if you see the Ace of Wands, which would be an art studio, by the way, is I'm seeing somebody keeps calling me. Okay, so right here we have this Ace of Wands, and it's a laboratory, right? And in this laboratory, we have all the items that you need to get things done. There's books, there's astrology, there's crystals, there's sun, there's magic, there's knowledge. So if you just take a step back and look at your resources and look at what it is you're doing, I think you're going to find that you have more than enough and are more than capable. I think the other thing too is you're nervous about being in front of people in this way. Exposing your art in the way that you do, etc. But we have the Magician. You're good at what you do. This is your jam. You're very creative. Magician is someone that's on stage, so it's go time. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Who's next? And let me know if that was helpful. It's not required to donate. There are links. It's all karma on deck for all of the platforms, however you choose. But I'm just as happy to have you share me out and share what you found. Xenia, are you still here? Oh, she said, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for helping me out. It's really been weighing on my mind. You kind of just helped me solidify that. Yeah. It's just like, I don't care if you are the CEO of Google and you leave and you're running Facebook. Ultimately, you're still the new guy. You still have to figure out the culture and the way things are done. And you have no less expertise, but nobody likes feeling like the Page of Pentacles, the new guy at work, or the new guy, or even doing something new. Like, you can run a business all day long. I pick up this is just going to be easy. You're just turning a corner. You're leveling up, and that's why you're uncomfortable. So take the challenge, because you have two choices here. You live, you learn, you win, or you learn. You can't fail here. And congratulations. Let's see. So will I be able to be super successful and rich? I don't do predictions, but I'm going to look at your cards and tell you what currently is going on and whether you're going in that direction. Now, if I am looking for wealth, I'll be looking for the Ace of Pentacles, the World card, and hi, Andra. The World card, Two of Pentacles, maybe. That's small time money, though. Let's take a look and see, Xenia. And put your question in the chat box, and I'll pull some cards for you. Xenia. So currently, I feel like you're in a position where this is a fantasy or something you're dreaming or hoping to do. Question about that. I am seeing the Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Are you young, starting out? I'm picking up that there's something that you're starting out at, Xenia. I don't know about super rich, but right now, so you've got this situation where things have been kind of falling apart and you're reorganizing them in a different way. I feel like you're resistant to that a little bit. We have the Tower card, so I don't know if there's been an event that's kind of shaken things up and now you're looking at your money differently. I also pick up that you're kind of busy, that there is a lot of time that's being taken by these activities that are keeping you from setting some of your goals. I'm not saying this happened right away, so it's not in the cards for right away, but I do see the Strength card. You got to get through this phase now before you can start looking at building these things. And I do see a move coming for you first. That's what I'm picking up for your energy. As far as being rich, super rich and successful, it's not showing me a sudden turn in the next near future. And that's usually what I look at, is the next few little phases. Hopefully that's helpful. I don't see the Ace of Pentacles. I was looking for the Magician because I feel like you are you a gamer? Or are you planning to be in front of camera or in front of something? Okay, who's next? Andra, what are you doing? Okay, let's see this chat box really quick. I forget it's late. A lot of my clients are overseas and back east, so what is it, 11:30 now? Well, you get what you get, because I was going to do the weekly readings, but I didn't want to commit to getting them all done if I wasn't able to finish, because I'll be out of town tomorrow. Okay. What up? Yes, just for a day. Little day trip. So who's next? Or I don't know who's still on here. Type your name in the chat box and I will get right to it. Hello. Kaulana, one of the OGs around here. She always pops on. So I'm going to pull a card for you, Kaulana. Oh, Sarah's turn. That's right. Sarah wanted to ask about, post it again. Thank you. Ayo. All right. Sarah was asking, post your questions, Sarah. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I got them done yesterday. So Sarah, let me go up here and see. Sarah wants to know her daughter. What about your daughter? Everybody's saying Facebook isn't working. I think my son's gaming in the other room, and it is what it is. Your daughter. Okay, here we go. Okay, continue as I am, or do I need to intervene? Let's see, Sarah. And then I'll pop back up. Excuse me. For those of you on YouTube and Facebook, if you can't hear me, pop on Instagram. We're kicking it. So we're going to use the Mystic Dreamer deck because that talks to me about relationships and interpersonal dynamics a little better. And we got the Page of Swords. How old is she? So there's immaturity that's age appropriate. I think she's just struggling. Your instincts are right on when it comes to her. You've got the High Priestess. Also, Queen of Wands, she hides things. So she doesn't give you the truth of what's going on because she likes to act like things are perfect. But I do pick up that she's making some rookie mistakes. You are leaning in and helping. She's going to need some support. She's 19. Yeah, it's just age-appropriate fuckery. And she's defensive, and you guys keep fighting. And is it depression that she's dealing with, too? I'm seeing a little bit of the Four of Cups. She's miserable. Like, she can't find her groove right now. And she's undecided. Did you wonder maybe if she had bipolar for a little bit? Does she have high highs and low lows? I think she's got that working against her, or it's hormones that are kind of out of whack. Overly sensitive. We've got pages. So developmentally, she's much more reactive than she should be. She's not giving you enough information to work with. She's keeping some of it close to the chest, which I think could be part of the problem. But I am getting the Six of Pentacles, which is charity, help, support. So that would be my recommendation. She's making rookie mistakes. So yeah, step in. Like, knock, knock, bitch, knock, knock. Hello, right on a forehead. Yes, you can, Amy. I'll put you right here on the list. Let me catch up here to these guys. Vegas. Heading down to Vegas. Date night. Kaulana, and then don't laugh at me. I'm sorry. I forget when I'm on camera sometimes to just say whatever pops out of my mouth. Let me write AV down. So she's on here, and I thought Kaulana is up here. All right, Kaulana, let's see what's going on with you. I'm going to pick the relationship and emotional one. And so AV is a love interest too. Kaulana is a love interest. Xenia was money. Amber was sister-in-law. Sarah, daughter. Okay, so I can remember. Okay, so this is for Kaulana. Are you still here, babe? What up, Rada? She said, I love it. So, and that's what's true. The one thing that I used to kick myself about, like the way I deliver information, I think, you know, being a paramedic for 20 years, it doesn't serve anyone to dance around the subject. You're going to die if you don't take this medication, or I'll wait till you pass out and give it to you anyway. Like, get real. it's going to happen. I can see the signs because elderly get upset or people don't know what they're saying no to. And so I've just learned to be blunt. And, you know, I used to think that it would lose me clients because that's not what I asked you. This is what I want to see. And what I found was when I'm real and it comes out to be true, they always come back. And so therefore I just trust myself and leave it as it is. Kalana, this is you. We're looking at relationship stuff. She said, tell me something good. Ava, you're next. This fly ass Viking is good. This shit's been fun. You should see the back. I've got a tail underneath and a V. If you guys find any fun patterns to shave inside of my head, sigils or something, send it. Send it. I'm not going to bed. Which wicked Egyptian artist goddess is that? Is that my cute little midget? These are made as feathers. Look at that. They're pulled apart. Oh, that would be a good idea. So these are laid out like feathers. They're so much fun. So Kalana, for you, my sweet, are you having a hard time right now? So Kalana is having a hard time with her balance. And this is a really random question. What up, Mishka? I am seeing the Emperor involved. Are you, oh, it's Dee. So I'm seeing the Emperor, and the Emperor is about our father sometimes. Are you dealing with your father? Or are you worried about traveling to see your dad? That's interesting. But I am seeing the Temperance card. That's coming up for a lot of people tonight. So I think it's probably a common theme. Striking balance. We came out of a really rocky Mercury. This one was deep and dark. Surprises, 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 man. I got kicked on the gut February 4th when an unexpected fuckery. And it was, wow. But what I'm seeing for you is not depression, but hopelessness. Like there's a little thing for you, Kalana, where you're kind of feeling like, why should I bother? I've kind of lost my flavor for something. And I see you're undecided on your next path. So you're also got a lot of male energy around you right now. Maybe you're missing him. We have the Emperor. So the Emperor is also about how things control you and what controls you. So it's also about dominance, but you have a lot of mixed energy with the Lovers card and the Star card, like you're hoping for things to change. You have the Five of Pentacles here, which is about depression. It literally is about lack of faith, though. Not quite depression. That would be a little different. I don't feel like you're kind of bummed, but you're just, it's like potatoes and no salt. You're like, yeah. And then you have this Two of Pentacles where you're not sure which direction to go. So you could go two paths right now. I don't know if you want to travel, but this definitely has to do with intensity. You're looking for some money to come your way. You're feeling frustrated. Balance is key. But here's the thing. You have this dual thing. You keep going through two sides. You keep going from the Star card to the Temperance. The Star card is hope. I'm sorry. Star card. The Five of Pentacles. So the Star card is hope. Aquarius. My people got me, etc. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, which is hope. I don't know if I trust anybody, you know? And then we have the Lovers card, which is really about that duality. So are you having a hard time balancing things? Really is what's going on with you right now, feels like. So on a side note, you have a lot of pentacles, lots of them, and one of which is Six of Wands. And that tells us money is coming your way, if not recognition in the very least. Is that helpful? Definitely unsure which way to go. Well, I'd have to play with it a little more and get in more in depth, but I do feel like there's some relationship stuff going on too, where it's like how do I put this? You have a much more objective look at things now, or pragmatic in a way, you know, where it's like, should I trust this person? So you're just vetting things a little differently. She said, bring me my money. Yeah, so that might be a chunk of change, like a couple thousand. I have a Kundalini snake, but because I have the